Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we've got whatever the hell this thing is, the X Pro 801 game speed FPS 1-to-1 output Ultra HD 4K HDMI. We know this is going to be good, right? So this is what happens when a company hits you up and says, hey, we'd like to send you something for review. Would you like to take a look? And you take a look and they say, oh, well, we don't want to send you any of that. We want to send you this. So why did we even ask you if you wanted to review something of your choice? Because we're just going to send you something else anyway. So here it is, the X Pro. From funnyroot.com, if you want to check them out. I can't really speak on them because they sent this to me for purpose of review. Never ordered anything from them before, so I don't know how their service is, but I thought it would be pretty funny to take a look at this wannabe Xbox One clone system with 800 games in it. I'm pretty damn sure it's not going to be Xbox games, but hey, it is what it is. Down here you got some, instructions for the controller, and I can already tell you the controller that's on the box is not the one that comes with it, so I have no clue. But it comes with two controllers, HDMI, AV, and a screwed up power cord. So let's take a look. I'm getting over some really bad sickness, man. I was out of commission for a couple days, and this is really gonna make me feel better. So we might as well do it. Ultra 4K, what? Little instruction manual, we don't need that crap. Wow, here's our Xbox. This thing like weighs less than a bag of chips. What the hell? So here it is, all black. We got two USBs in the front, little clicky, you click that power button and you could hear it echo through the hollow chamber of the system here. Very nice. That X Pro logo on there so you don't mistake this for an Xbox One. What else do we got back here? We got a power, 5-volt DC, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. AV, left, right, video, HDMI, and a micro SD card slot. You can add some games to this bad boy. This thing is really light, guys, really light. You guys know what's up. Might as well weigh it. Let's see what we got. I can't see my scale, but you guys will. It's about a pound. Really doesn't. I don't know. It feels really light. It feels like it should be double the weight, but whatever. It's all good. Let's see what else is included in this box. We get the two controllers. Like I said, they don't look like the ones represented on the box. AV cable. HDMI, that's nice. We don't need the AV cable. Here's our power supply. Now, when I initially was, let's get that shit out of here. When I was initially trying to mess with this, this power supply is garbage. I'm in the US, so I got to use this little adapter here, and this thing does not. This does not stay on. I've been trying to plug it in. You'll have it plugged into the outlet, and it'll just fall off. So not safe. This power plug is not safe. There's nothing that latches on for this, converter. So it just springs off. So you can't use this. This is just junk. But you can plug this into the back right here. Plug it in, and then just plug the USB into some kind of power source. I have a nice little setup with that has USBs, like 12 USBs and a bunch of plugs, so I just plug this in. It seems to power it just fine. I really haven't messed with it. I just want to make sure it powered on before I film this video. And it does power on, so that's good. The controller here, fairly light controller, very typical of these little cheap controllers with, stiff buttons. The D-pad, each direction is an individual button, which isn't good to me, but some people might be fine with that. But yeah, left, right, up, down, they all register individually. They are individual buttons. And it's kind of, doing a roll or anything like that, it's kind of difficult, kind of strange. There's a couple buttons on here, actually a few buttons on here that don't do anything. This little whatever this back button and this home button, they don't do anything. So it is what it is. But let's go ahead and check this out. So like I said, Funny Root, never heard of them before. They do seem to have some cool stuff, but it's fairly typical. You know, a lot of times you have a YouTube channel, these companies will hit you up wanting to send you something, and then they'll switch it up and be like, well, we can't send you that, we'll send you this instead, that kind of thing. This, it was just like, you know what, fine, I'll take it because I think it might be pretty stupid and funny to take a look at. And that's where we are at. The other thing, you know, they're like, hey, can you promote this? Can you promote? No, I'm not about promoting a bunch of stuff. I'll take a look at your product and tease it and make fun of it a little bit if I have to. If it's a solid product, then cool, you know, but no, I'm not going to promote a bunch of other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and plug this thing in and talk about it a little more. So let's do it. All right, guys, so here is the user interface that we're dealing with. Doesn't look too bad. Everything is easily identifiable, but we'll take a look at some of these games in a moment. We got CPS, Neogeo, NES, all the Game Boys, Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Master System, Game Gear, and PS1. And if you want, you could load games through SD card. So let's press select, look at the menu options. Oh, wow. We can change the language, and that's pretty much it, nothing else. I don't know if this user interface is being reused from something. If it's familiar to you, let me know. But overall, it doesn't look bad. CPS Games, let's take a look. 28 CPS games. Does look like they're pretty much all CPS games, except for, what the heck? Street Fighter 4. Okay. That says Street Fight 2, but it's Street Fighter 4. All right. Huh. Yeah, that's fairly typical of something like this, but let's go ahead and take a look at Street Fighter 4. That'd be pretty dope if that was on here, and no, it is not. It is Street Fighter 2. I can immediately tell with the text that there's some kind of blurring or filtering going on here, some smoothing effect. I can immediately tell with the text, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, bottom of the screen's cut off, side of the screen is messed up. The left side of the screen, a few pixels is shifted over to the right side of the screen. I'm pretty sure that's immediately noticeable to you. It's noticeable to me, and that's not my recording or any kind of glitch. That's just the way the system's outputting. So let's go ahead and select a character. But yeah, there's some blurring effect going on here. Let's go into the menu option real quick. If you hold select and start, well, you can exit game or you can save or load state. There are no visual options for aspect ratio or for button configuration. And there's some screen tearing in this game, I can already see. Yeah, I can't play Street Fighter if my buttons aren't configurable, because this is wonky and your punch and kick buttons are all over the damn place. So this is a nope. That is pretty lame, guys. I don't see any option here to change your buttons. Neogeo, let's take a look. 50 games. We got a couple Street Fighters on there. Those are not Neogeo games, but all right. Samurai Showdown. You get a nice selection of Neogeo games. What the heck? Last Resort. Really? Do you guys not know how to Google images for box art for games? Unless you're just such a Last Resort, the TV show fan. You got this complete series TV show image instead of the actual game art. That shows quality right there, doesn't it, guys? Oh my God. Really? How hard is it to just put together... Yeah, and the bottom of the damn screen's cut off again. How hard is it to just... You know, you're just ripping off a bunch of people's games, throwing it on a box with some emulators you don't have any license to, most likely. Oh my God, this D-pad. You cannot play this with this D-pad. Since they register as buttons, it's like... Wow. No, I'm not ready. I'm ready to exit out of this crap, that's for sure. Jeez. This... Really, you got to have a little bit of quality of life options on these things. Be able to configure video a little bit. Definitely be able to configure your buttons, because it's just... The screen has that smoothing effect going on, which is not going to be bad for some people. I don't prefer it, but I would prefer to play this in 4:3 aspect ratio. Oh yeah, the screen tearing in this is pretty bad. There shouldn't be screen tearing in this game. Really shouldn't be. But it's pretty damn bad. Woohoo! Yeah, there's definitely going to be better options to play these games. I think this device is going for like 60 or 70 bucks. And Double Dragon Advance. Yeah, I would recommend, if you're looking for something to play these types of games, Raspberry Pi running RetroPie. If you want to get hooked up on that, you could check out my Amazon recommended products listing. There's a link in the description. I have a bunch of products that I recommend for getting set up for a RetroPie system. We have a lot of tutorials. I have a Facebook group that people will help you get set up, everything going. That's the kind of thing I would recommend for a system like this, but with way more options, everything running better, more smooth, you know, tons more configuration. This is just, it's kind of a little bit of a mess. These controllers are bad. You know, if this was a cheaper device and there was some options for visuals and for button configurations, I would be more likely to recommend it. But with no options and the visual issues that I'm having and the quality of the controller, I definitely can't recommend this for 70 bucks. I mean, what are you thinking here, guys? The X Pro wannabe whatever is garbage. Super Mario RPG. Yeah, you got a nice selection of games. Let's yeah, Final Fantasy 3. You guys got the wrong box art again. Whatever. Oh my god. Well, I really do appreciate you guys stopping. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this thing. Yeah, this is a blurry, freaking smeary mess. Oh my god, I've seen things look nicer in a toilet than this. Jeez. Whatever. But thanks, guys, for stopping in, hanging out with me for a few moments of your time. Smash that like button. Make sweet love to that notification bell. Look at that box art for Super Mario. Oh my god. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And with that said, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom!